Void GG, Dirty But Dogs, both facing elimination. It is not a good time to be facing elimination. They want to make it to Championship Sunday for their share of that $50,000 prize pool. It's game number 1, Void GG versus Dirty Dogs.
And you're absolutely right here. Void GG going to be bringing in the RLS. And Lox in general is actually decent into Hunters. If you can survive that opening pressure, you have a really nice win condition, because Hunters, they don't have a lot of self-sustain in Cataclysm, but they have deadly opener pressure, and they're going to go after Joxi immediately, getting his trinket here on the very first setup. Nyx didn't use his Shadow Dance though, and Wet as well didn't use his Shadow Dance, so this game could just be over before it even started. Full blind onto Joxi and big damage onto Wealthyman. He gets disarmed, he trinkets the coin, goes for the sap, manages to get it. Big damage here onto Wealthyman. He's stacking up with his healer, so he can't get that AoE pressure. Wet in a full blind Thug moving in for the scatter shot. Can he get the follow-up trap? Wet in a sap, and they do get the follow-up trap there as well. Joxi still not out of the woods yet. Wet still also in crowd control. Basically the Rogue and the Shaman both just being completely taken out of the game there, and I gotta say that was really well played by Nick.
Oh, nicely done so far. Let's see what Wealthyman's going to be able to do. Joxi still with no trinket available. Full kidney shot on Clemons. Wet's in trouble. No Cloak of Shadows. And that could be the game. They defuse the opener. They have so much pressure on the Rogue. Wet is on the run, but a Hex lands in. A full fear. There is no shot that Wet survives this. Cheat death procs, and he will get dropped.
Yep, I agree with that. They just need to make sure that they're not trinketing and getting caught up in those long CC chains. If not, then the Dirty Dogs can definitely bounce back here, and we'll see. Should I say the Dirty Dogs could catch up, could play catch. Sorry. Joxi looking to get sapped here, and there it is. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. And Nick is gonna get a nice little opener there, but Monkey Blind coming out onto Nick. Clemons sitting in through CC. There's a scatter shot. There's a DR trap. A lot of damage here. Smoke bomb could have dropped. Wealthyman porched in. Can I get the smoke bomb in time? There's the blind onto Joxibaba. He trinkets out. So a really good opener here for the Dirty Dogs, but they need to try to find a kill window now. Joxi could die, and Wealthyman could die in that next smoke bomb.
Blind sap on Wet once again, so he's going to be sitting through all of that crowd control, but I think they do need to go after Wealthyman, potentially going after Joxi. He still has a Spearling Totem, he still has the Nature Swiftness. Here comes the bomb. Big damage here onto Wet. He could just die. This is a full kidney smoke bomb. He's in so much trouble. The scatter shot comes in from Thug. Wet is able to get the Cloak of Shadows, but look at the Hex on Clemons. They are on the run. This is danger time. Wet is able to get the re-stealth off here, and it looks like he will survive, but look at Nick. He's just waiting in stealth. Moving forward right now, getting the stuns. There comes a dismantle onto Wet, who just hasn't really been able to do much outside of the opener. What are they going to do? If Wet goes in, he's just going to get stunned. Here comes the gouge. Wealthyman's loading everyone up with damage over time effects. This game is looking good for Void.
Yeah, and they get the kidney shot. Wealthyman's going to get his Unstable Affliction. Full Howl of Terror on the Clemons. Wet, what are you going to do? He's got nothing. It looks like Nick is going to sap it as well. There's a get it. He gets a full sap. It is over. It is GG.
That's the adaptation we need to see here from Dirty Dogs. More cross-crowd control on Nick. Maybe Clemens just needs to get the fear, like you said, while they have crowd control on Joxi, so he can't tremor. Just anything to try to enable Wet a little bit more in this match.
Yeah. We'll see if they can do it. Match point here for Void.GG. Loser gets knocked out. Winner advances to Championship Sunday to fight for the prize money. Can they do it here? Clemons, Thug, and Wet going in for the opener here. Actually, Clemons getting combat there with the Master Spell onto Joxi. They get the sap as well. They're going to open up onto Joxi. And now they need to CC Nick here. But he's doing a very good job with his positioning, kind of ducking in and out. Look there. Finally, he gets scattered. But it's already too late. Joxi's gone. He's gone from Wet. But Wet connects with a half kidney. Now he gets kidneyed by Nick. And they're not going to get the trinket in the setup, but still the pressure is immense. You cannot disrespect these Hunters. They do so much damage. The smoke bomb gets dropped there, anticipating maybe a Spirit Link, but Joxi, oh my god, the grip kick combo coming in there. Joxi actually in a lot of trouble as a result. That was insane by Clemons and Wet. That's the kind of enabling that they need. Full kidney connect, and all of a sudden the Dirty Dogs coming in with some dirty gameplay. And if you've been watching today, you probably know that there's a lot of Warlocks that have picked this map, and the bridge in the middle of your screen right there is the reason why. If if you jump down and then teleport back up, there is no, like on retail, there's like a, where those two pillars are in the middle, that's actually a ramp on retail, but in Cataclysm, there's no ramp there, so you're gonna have to go all the way around to get back up, and that just buys Warlocks a lot of time where they can, you know, survive by doing that. So we'll see here what the opener is going to look like. Clemons actually getting sapped this time around. Wet's going to open up onto Wealthyman. Thug gets opened up here as well by Nick into a gouge. Wet gets coiled here, and they actually got Wealthyman's trinket. I think they should kill Wealthyman this game in a smoke bomb. I think they can easily do it if they can connect with like a big garrote kidney. We'll see what they decide to do here. Joxibaba gets a full scatter trap. They're going after Wealthyman still. Beautiful Howl of Terror there by Wealthyman as well, slowing down the damage a little bit, and it looks like Wealthyman is going to survive now, but the next go, I think he could still die.
Ooh, here we go. Interrupt on Joxy. They're still going after Wealthyman. Wet is all over him at this point. Another fear that lands. It's going to be really nice if Clemons can push in, get a fear when Joxy's in crowd control, and just really deny Nick. It's a full blind on the Hunter, though. Unfortunately, there's just no damage because of that defensive blind coming in. Nicely done there by Nick. It's a full hex to follow that up, and Thug's going to be out of the game for a good 20 seconds during that setup.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That blind right there, this is what I'm talking about. Nick is just isolating, you know, the enemy team as soon as they try to go for that kill go. And now I don't see how Wealthyman is actually going to die. That was the one line of play where I could see the Thug Cleave still pulling out ahead, but now they are falling behind Clemons, stuck in a full fear right now. And he's not going to trinket that one. He's still holding on to it. He might get stabbed at the end of it. Doesn't look like Nick is going to be able to find it. Actually did find a blind there, I do believe, or a sap. I don't know. He trinketed something off screen, and Thug now down to 50% HP, has the deterrence, and needs to make something happen. Shadowstep kick coming out there on to Joxibaba. What gets feared? He trinkets a fear. They get the DR trap there onto Joxy, and Joxy actually eating the trap there during the go off of Nick, but Nick's still in a scatter shot. They're going all in onto Joxibaba. He's got no trinket. Cheap shot's coming out. Kidney shot's coming out. Can they do it? The Spirit Link is available, and it will connect. Joxibaba will survive, and now things are looking even worse here for the Dirty Dogs.
Yeah, Howl of Terror on Clemons. Can he recover? Full kidney shot lands on Thug and a full hex. Oh no, Clemons out of it, and that will be the game.